What's up, guys? Jeff from Birch and Oak here. Um, let's talk about the Spypoint trail cameras. There's a lot, and I mean a lot, of hate on Spypoint. Um, Earlier on, their cameras, you did need to take them out of the woods from your setup, bring them home, update the firmware, bring them back. People complain about the battery life, et cetera, et cetera. I have friends that have the Tacticam Reveal. I think it's the Pro or whatever it's called, and they burn through batteries faster than mine did. Mine sent pictures just like theirs did. The quality of my pictures just as good as theirs, if not better. You buy the photo transmission plans from each company, or you have to pay a certain amount per month or per year to get X amount of photos and videos. I usually buy the unlimited for the pictures. I don't really do the videos a whole lot. Doesn't really cater to me too much. So I have the Spypoint Flex. I bought it 3 years ago or so. Worked perfectly fine ever since I bought it. Stuff. Well, the signal's not an issue because mine does it. Mine drops signal, but it's still sending. The firmware, it remotely updates in mine. So it can be in the woods and it'll update its firmware. You can go on the app on your phone and you can check when the firmware was last updated, and it'll tell you when the cameras communicated with the phone or the app at a certain time or whatever. It'll update the firmware and stuff like that as last transmission and communication or something. I imagine it's probably the same as other companies, but you know, there's no need to hate. You're going to get what you pay for. So if it's a cheaper camera, you're not going to get as much as a camera that costs $100 more, $200 more, right? The Tacticam Reveal, I think, is more than the Spypoint, which is now the Spypoint G35, I think it is, that's out. And then they're coming out with the Flex M and the Flex S or something. Um, so you could probably pick up a Flex, just a regular Flex, for a pretty darn good price right about now. And the camera works perfectly fine. Again, there's no need to hate. Expect to get what you pay for. Okay? Mine sends me pictures. Why did I buy a trail camera? Just send me photos, videos of my hunting area, right? That's why I bought it. Does it do that? Absolutely. Do you want all these other features? You're going to have to save up or whatever and buy the more expensive camera. But stop hating on Spypoint for the cheaper cameras or whatever. They work just fine. I've had zero issues. And I know there's other people out there who haven't had issues either because I've seen their posts online. A lot of the times, it's user error. And that's okay. Not everybody's tech savvy. I'm not tech savvy by any means. I usually ask James everything. So it's okay to not be tech savvy, but don't blame them when it's something that you're doing wrong. Could they have made it better prior? Yes, they could have. But again, price point, right? But now it updates remotely. So you don't have to worry about that. Um, you know, it performs just as good, if not better, than its competitors. No, I've had mine chain to a tree. Water doesn't seem to get into the switches and stuff. Easy to format the card. You literally put the card in, press the format button. You do a test picture and stuff. The app's extremely easy to use. I've had other Spypoint products, so this isn't me just talking them up or anything. And I'm not sponsored by Spypoint by any means. I absolutely hated their action camera. I bought an action camera from them 6 years ago. Garbage. Now keep in mind, action cameras are still kind of, breaking through, becoming popular, but just absolutely terrible. The video was grainy and jumpy. I changed cards because I figured that the card that I bought wasn't writing fast enough. It wasn't a high enough class. So I'd bought a class 3 card for it at the time. Nope, didn't make a difference. So their action cameras, I don't know about now or if they even make them anymore. Their action cameras are absolutely terrible. Garbage. If they do make them, don't ever waste your money on their action cameras. Trail cameras, like I said, I've had no issues. They work perfectly fine, in my opinion. No issues at all. Um, you're going to do what you're going to do. If you have a preferred brand like Tacticam, whatever, all the power to you. If I get another one, it'll probably be a Tacticam, just because I haven't tried them yet. But the Spypoint has not steered me wrong in any direction. So, should you get a Spypoint Flex or a G35 Flex or a Flex M or S or whatever those new models are going to be, they're Flex M, I believe, and S. Absolutely, it's you know it's going to be fine. It's going to update its firmware. It's going to send you your pictures. You're going to be absolutely fine with it. The pictures are nice and clear, high definition pictures. Image quality is perfectly fine. It sends 1080p pictures just like Tacticam, or I don't even know. What's those other ones? Shoot. I literally just had it on my tongue. Anyways, all the other cell cams, it sends them just as good. You know, battery, as I said, seemed to be perfectly fine. It takes AA batteries, and I believe it takes half the amount of batteries as a Tacticam does, or something like that. Um, AA batteries. Put a good set in, Duracell or Energizer, or you can get a 12-volt source or two with a solar panel if you want it to charge and whatnot. Yeah, it's going to be a personal preference, guys. Do as you will. Um, you got to make your own decision on it, but this is a personal review on mine. It's worked perfectly fine. It's never steered me wrong. It's always powered up. It's always downloaded this firmware. The antenna connection is nice and tight. The rain never seeped into it. The strap works really well holding it to a tree. Easy for doing test pictures and all that, etc. So just, don't let other people's opinions sway what you do. Sure, you can read reviews. This is kind of like a review as well, but you ultimately need to make your own decision based off the information that's provided for you at hand. So, give it a try. Like I said, I personally like it. It's never steered me wrong. I think it's perfectly fine. So, other than that, guys, maybe I'll get it out into the field and get it taking some pictures for you and some videos, and then we got make a video of that so you can see that it works fine and whatnot. And I can show you the app, show you how it shows that it's updated, its firmware and whatnot. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. We got a whole bunch more reviews coming to you, whole bunch more content that's going to be coming this spring, fishing season, etc. Can't wait to get it recorded for you, get it up, and just have fun. As always, guys, a bad day in the wood is better than a good day at work. No. A bad day in the woods is better than any day at work. Sorry, I screwed that up. Yeah, anyway. Take care, guys. Be safe.